Scott Stisser here again. What are we going to do? We're going to do a PT Midge. Prince Midge, sorry. And I was talking to my buddy Rick Takahashi today and trying to come up with an idea of techniques that I wanted to do and show. So we wanted to do the biots, the goose biots, and show how that I tie them in small places and have plenty of security in the tie down. So that I decided this was the fly I was going to do to show that. I have a 2487 size 22 hook in the vise with a very small bead. That bead is a tungsten 1/16 bead. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to tie in my biots going forward on the hook like so, and then with a few wraps back I'm going to cut in and put it into a taper for the rest of the body. Okay. Next, as I tie down, I make the I'm going to make the body out of reddish wire. I'm going to tie it in and continue making a nice taper for this body for the wire to build up on as it comes over, back up over, and unwind it. So I'll wrap that down like so, come back up, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to wrap a wire body out of this very fine red wire. All the way up till we get to the thorax region. I know this is kind of boring to watch somebody wrap wire one wrap after another, but it's part of the business, I guess. So, okay. So once I've gotten it in place, I'll go ahead and put a couple wraps in place now, securing that wire. And I don't like to use scissors on my wire. That's why you always see me wiggling wire like that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to tie in our thorax, and we're going to use peacock. However, a lot of people don't know this. The best peacock you can find is in the eye. This is a size 22, and I actually have 5 or 6 fibers of peacock that I'm making this thorax with. I'm roping it around my thread, kind of like dubbing it on. That'll protect it from the fish's teeth. And I'm going to fold these back. I've made one turn to give it a little altitude. In other words, make them kick up a little bit so they don't look anemic and go back against the hook. And then I'm wrapping my thorax over it, and so it looks like. And I'll wrap my thread down into the got one little chingadere there, down into the cone. And so what you have is you have a very secure situation with the biots. However, you can't see any thread, so that's the secret to hiding the thread when you have a bead and the goose biots or even other materials. And there you go. This is the Prince Midge. Should be very good on the San Juan.